Hello my dear friends, you're on the Military Summary channel, and today we will discuss situation in Syria on the 5th of June. Today we will discuss another fraction in this campaign, this territory, the fraction that controls the light green territory. This is it, light green territory. Yesterday we discussed the territory on the south of it, this dark gray territory. This is the territory that is under control of Jabhat al-Nusra. And today we will discuss this territory on the north, on the north of the red territory. The red territory is the territory that under the Syrian government control. The territory without color is the Turkish area. And this territory between the Turkish area and the Syrian government area is the territory we are planning to discuss today. So what is it? What is the territory? This territory is under the Syrian National Army control, SNA. This is a structure completely controlled by Turkey, and this structure was created on the basis of opposition fraction, which according to the plan was supposed to become a part of the armed forces of Syria. So in very long time ago, in 2011, these forces were like the forces opposite to the Bashar al-Assad, the Syrian president. So this is something like this. So we can say that this Syrian National Army controls the area of the Turkish operations. You know that the Turkey had 3 special operations in the north of the Syria. And this Syrian National Army controls this area. So the Turkish gave them this territory under their control. So the Turkish army made this operation. They pushed the Bashar al-Assad forces, Kurds forces from the north, and after that they gave this territory under control of the Syrian National Army. So there was 3 operations: Ifrit Shield, Olive Branch, and Source of Peace. So these are 3 Turkish operations, and according to those 3 operations, the Turkey established control over this light gray area, this light green area, and this blue area. So we can say that this is territory that was transferred to this Syrian National Army, and now they are controlling this area, of course with help of Turkey. We can say that the territory that is under the Syrian National Army control is not so big. If you take a look at Syria, this is the entire Syria with all these colors is the parts of Syria, you see. And if we take a look at the territory that is under Syrian National Army control, it's not so big. It's a little bit more than Big Idlib, but the territory is not so big. But there are a lot of fractions, a lot of sides, a lot of groups. Every single commander thinks that he is a big leader and he has his own army and so on. So if you take a look at this picture, you're gonna see the quantity of the quantity of forces on this area. So all these icons, all these flags is the separate group. There are a lot of attempts to control all these forces from one side, but we can say that in the territories controlled by Syrian National Army, there are regular conflicts between these representatives of different groups, which often escalate into full-fledged battles. So the territory is not so big, a lot of groups, and sometimes they're fighting with each other. And of course, the territory is small, and you need to control resources, you need to control the money, you need to control the finance. So that's why these groups are fighting with each other, just for the influence and to split the spheres of their influence in this area. Of course, it is still advantageous for the Turkish side to have a proxy force in the form of the Syrian National Army. Not the Turkish forces on the north, but something like Syrian National Army, which can be used as the cannon fodder, whether it is fighting on the territory of Syria, Libya, or in any other area of the Turkish interest. Therefore, the Turkish command is constantly engaged in reorganizing the structure of the Syrian National Army in order to minimize fractional conflicts, mitigate disagreements, increase security in the controlled territories, and of course unite groups to implement their own tasks. So we can say that Syrian National Army is another party in the upcoming conflict. So we know that there is Turkey, Syrian National Army, Big Idlib. We can say that all of them is on the one side, but I must say that there is a conflict between Jibhat al-Nusra, Idlib, Big Idlib, and Syrian National Army, also for the interest, for the question of finance and flows, cash flows, and so on. So these parties is on the Turkish side. Big Idlib, Syrian National Army, this part of Syria that is under the Turkish influence control. And we can say that that's it about exactly the Turkish side. Tomorrow we will discuss the Kurds area and we will continue. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, put your likes and enjoy your day. Bye bye.